What's up, everybody? Appalachian Adam here. About to take off on another adventure. Today we are going up into Virginia. We're going to do a loop called the War Branch Loop Trail. And you're also on part of the Appalachian Trail. We'll be hovering around 4,000 feet for most of the trail. So we will go over Lone Pond Peak and Wind Rock Overlook, and it looks like we'll have some pretty sweet views on this trail. We may see some snow, possibly, and should be from what I understand plenty of water out there. And it's been raining the past few days. It rained all day yesterday and the day before, so we should be good. But yeah, we're about to get everything together and take off. All right, almost forgot. I'm gonna show y'all on the map the War Branch Loop Trail here. Well, I'm not sure if we're gonna go clockwise or counterclockwise, but yeah, this is our loop right here. We'll start here and either go this way or we'll go this way. We stopped at the gas station. We've been here for like 5 minutes already. This come out of nowhere. This snow's coming. When we walked in, we could see across the street. Can't see nothing now. Let's get out to this trail here. I think we still got about half hour to go. Driving, and we're only going up in elevation, so whew. All right, y'all, we made it. It ain't snowing too bad right now, but yeah, we're here. It was a heck of a drive up this mountain, and this forest road we're on is not maintained. We're only up here one night. As long as nothing crazy happens, we should be all right. As I say, as long as nothing crazy happens, the snow's picking back up. But let's get ready. I got a guest with me today. Everybody meet my boy Cody.
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up? So we just took off on the War Branch Appalachian Trail loop. The Mountain Lake Trailhead. We're in the Mountain Lake Wilderness, and we're gonna be hovering around 4,000 feet all day today. We are up here. We're at the top. It's supposed to be pretty windy, but it doesn't seem too windy right now. We may be able to get a fire going. It'll definitely be well needed tonight. It's gonna be quite cold. Well, it ain't gonna be too awful cold, but it's gonna be 24 in the city. Down below, the low or whatever. So this should be in the teens up here at the top of the mountain. But I mean, we got all the gear we need. We're pretty well prepared. But a fire would be nice if we can get it going. But we're gonna get on down the trail. This ain't too long of a trail. It's about 7 miles. There's some little detours and all to make it longer. Mountain Lake Wilderness, Jefferson National Park. There's supposed to be some pretty sweet views along this here trail. There's limited water from what I could tell. We will cross a stream. That won't be until tomorrow. But where we're planning on setting up camp is it's gonna be quite near that. So if we need more water, we can hike out to that stream and back and get it. I brought about 5 liters. There's already a campsite we're passing. We ain't even half a mile in. well, not even a quarter mile in. There's already a campsite right there. But anyway, I brought about 5 liters of water. I mean, no, 2.5 liters of water. But that should be enough for tonight. Cook and everything, but if not, we can always hike out to that stream and get more. Y'all, I'm in a big old dummy. I left my phone in the truck, and I need that in order to keep up with my blood sugar. Fortunately, we just about a little over a quarter mile in, so it ain't gonna take me long to hike back and get it. But yeah, got my phone almost back. This trail here is obviously not maintained in the winter. Most folks would be doing this. I'd say most folks would be doing this in like the summertime. Under or over? Oh shit, I'm about to twist my ankle. We're going over. Hell yeah.
2 inches shorter had to fall under.
Yeah. All right, so we've met up with the Appalachian Trail, and just in true Appalachian Trail fashion, it starts going straight up. At 27 degrees, I'm out here sweating like crazy. Whew. All right, y'all, we about 3.4 miles in, about halfway through. It got pretty intense for a second there. My camera died. It started snowing like crazy. We had to stop, put on the rain jackets because it was sticking to us. And then my glucose sensor started to mess up on me. I hadn't put that hot hands on there like I told y'all about in them videos, but I got it out and I put it on there, and it got it warmed back up, and it just got going again. I think we're gonna. The wind has died for now, but it's supposed to be pretty intense winds until like 8 o'clock tonight. So recently we were gonna set up camp at about 5 miles. That would be the Wind Rock Peak overlook view. But this intense weather and whatnot, I think we're gonna avoid that. We might go 6 miles. That'll take us that'll take us back down off of the ridge line that we're on right now. To avoid that wind and any weather. And I'm not seeing as many campsites as I'd expected to. We're on the Appalachian Trail, so I mean you can camp wherever, but there's not any flat ground out here. But I know, on that forest road, there's always campsites. Like every 100 yards or so, there's a pull off. So, I'm not worried about finding a campsite down there. I mean, check it out. That fell pretty quickly. About, maybe an inch of snow. But, I mean, it come in fast. And, it's pretty cold. Anybody that knows anything about GoPro batteries, they don't hold up well in the cold. And the wind blowing like this is just gonna make it feel that much colder. But we having a good hike. The first, I can't remember the name of it now, but the first mountain we come to the top of, thought we were gonna have a view from what I was reading. And yeah, no, it was just all in the woods. But we may have been able to see something if it wasn't snowing so hard. It was, I mean, when we come up on top of that mountain, it was just white out blizzard. So if there was a view to see, wouldn't have been no seeing it no way. But we should definitely have a pretty sweet view once we get out here to Wind Rock. I think it's gonna be maybe about a mile and a half. I'll probably get y'all back out there and save this battery, so. Y'all look at that beautiful sunlight. Well, we should be coming up on the overlook here in about 100 yards. Oh, we don't look too open now. Fool, but the wind is ripping. Oh yeah, it's open. There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. Woo-wee! There's weather all around us. Precipitating there, precipitating out there, precipitating over there. So it's snowing all around us. Thank goodness it ain't snowing on us right now. This is pretty sweet. This is a pretty sweet view. Like a small community over there. I don't see anything else in this valley. Yeah, boy, the wind is ripping out here. Camera's not going to stay upright on the tripod. It keeps blowing it over. You know, this little GoPro ain't much for the wind to catch, but it don't need much. It's blowing so hard. But check it out there. That's snow falling right in front of us. Pretty cool. Hell yeah. Well, you ready to move? Yeah, let's go. It's nice up here, but it is hella cold. And we need to get the camp, get it set up too. And that snow looks like it's coming our way. So we're gonna get moving. Perfect campsite right there. But we ain't staying up here. So we out here in Jefferson National Forest, and we've come down off of Wind Rock. I cannot speak. We come down off of Wind Rock. That was going to be where we was intending to camp originally, but then I caught an audible because the weather was a little worse than what was expected, and so we was going to camp on this here dirt. This here dirt road is the dirt road we come in on, and well, there were several campsites along it coming in, but so far, oh, I know we've been over a mile. There hadn't been any. So So what we may do, we may get back on the loop and go back to that first campsite that we crossed. It looked pretty cool, but we should be finding somewhere to camp here soon. Let's see what time it is. It's about 4 o'clock. We got about, well, said sunset was 5:24 up here. So we got about an hour and a half to sunset. We got about 2 hours before it's dark. So we got plenty of time to get something set up. Yeah. I'll get back to y'all then. We made it all the way back around the loop. We're going to that first campsite we saw. Hey, it's cold out here. We might have stopped in the car for a few minutes and warmed up. I mean, it's 17 degrees out here right now. We should be coming up on that first campsite pretty quickly. Yeah. Well, we made the camp. We're gonna go ahead and get set up. We're gonna get set up, and then we're gonna try to get a hold of some firewood. It's gonna be a cold winter night, but I ain't trying to go to bed at freaking 6 o'clock. I'll be back in a few. The ground's frozen. I need a rock or something to hammer those tent stakes in with. Been walking in the snow all day. Nothing but ice on the end of these. So we had to work for that, boy. Finally got that fire going. It had done rained out here for like 3 days before we got here, like 3 days straight. Then there's snow everywhere, so we had to get stuff wet touching the ground. We ended up doing the whole loop and come back to a spot that we saw previously, so that kind of cut out some of the time we had planned for gathering wood and everything. But we got camp set up and got the fire going right before it got completely dark. Took about 30 minutes to get it going good though. You got to work on it when it's cold like this, especially when it's been wet too. But I mean, freaking everything up here is frozen right now. But we got camp set up, we got the fire going, we got my food cooking, and having a pretty good night, even though it's rather cold. Let me see how cold it is. Where's my phone at? I have the Govee hydrometer or whatever, the little weather stationing, basically. Let's see what it says right now. So it says we are at 17.6 degrees right now. About 73% humidity. And it's not even 7 o'clock yet. So yeah, it's probably gonna be, I'd say 14 maybe, be the coldest. But I guess we'll find that out in the morning. You know, it'll be morning before it gets that. So. But yeah, we doing good. Gonna get this food put away in my belly. Then we're gonna chill around this fire for a little while. I think this is recording, but we had this pretty good fire. It's for 16-degree weather. We did pretty good getting it, and it's going good, going strong. It's about a little after 9. It's been going 3 hours. So that's call that a win right there. It's been a pretty good night though. It is actually warmed up a little bit. It's 17 degrees now instead of 16. The wind died down some. It's still blowing somewhat, but not as much as it was. It's still blowing pretty good actually, but it's supposed to stop. We got clear skies. You can see stars. There's some clouds, but mostly stars. But it's been a pretty good night. So, my camera is so cold that the screen won't come on. I'm probably not going to turn it on again. I don't even know if this is actually recording. It's blinking like it is, so I guess we'll find out. What's up, everybody? So, I'm laying down now in my take my tarp in my. I think I'm touching the ground actually. I'm gonna have to tighten this thing up so. But anyway, it's been a pretty good night. It's cold for sure, but it's about 10 o'clock. We had that fire going the whole time. I'm gonna lay it on down and see if I can sleep about 10 hours. All right, well that really sucked a lot. So I had a bad hang. My hammock, the trees were just slightly too far apart, I believe, and I was touching the ground when I laid down, just barely, but enough where it would compress the down in my top in my bottom quilt, underquilt, and make my back cold. It took a little while, but it made my back cold, so I had to get up and redo everything and move what tree I had it hanging on. But we're going to bed now. Good morning, everybody. Whew, it's about 8 o'clock. We just woke up. It's cold out here. We'll break down camp and get out of here. The truck is not even a quarter mile away. Yeah, we're not gonna cook breakfast or anything. We're just gonna go. It is cold. But yeah, all right. But I'm gonna lay here about 5 more minutes. Get that bad day off and get on up. Well, we survived the night. But we headed out of here now. We got about a quarter-mile hike back to the truck, and then get to drive down that mountain, which is my least favorite part. But y'all, do all them things, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and see you on the next one. Damn, I didn't lock my show. About backed up.